Johnny's cheap, using leftovers. I had a big old sirloin that I had sealed up with the vacuum sealer with seasoning, SPG, salt, pepper, garlic, in the freezer. And I'm just gonna trim a little bit of the fat off of this. We're gonna make some Philly steak sandwiches out of this. You don't say cheesesteak, right?
Right.
Cheap Junior does a little work in Philly once in a while, and you don't, when you're there, you don't call it a Philly steak. It's just a steak.
Cheesesteak.
Cheesesteak, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and get this as thin as I can. So I'm just gonna cut it like this. And I wanna cut across the grain. That's the tricky part. So here's what you do. Cut it like that. Instead of cutting it with the grain like that, I'm gonna go against the grain like this, as thin as I can. Like I said, this is just a sirloin. And I get it as thin as I can before I cook it. Yeah.
Careful.
Just like that. We'll do the whole thing just like that. So we're gonna start. Got my sirloin all thin, strip, you know, sliced. I got a little onion. This is like a quarter of an onion, because we like it with onion, how they do it. I'm gonna go ahead and put my meat on there too. Already seasoned. That's a lot of meat, so there'll be some leftovers. Spread it out. All of it across the grain. Boy, that meat smells really good. There we go, just cooking this off. I'm gonna flip these onions. Those are about done. Thin slice. Oh yeah. All right, so this is cooking up. I'm just pulling it apart a little bit. You see it's tender enough that it pulls apart.
But don't they do big chopping things? And...
Oh, they do. I'm not gonna chop though. I'm just gonna pull. There you go. That's good enough. Onions are done. See them there. So just pulling that apart. It goes easy when you go against the grain. See how that goes? We're almost done. All right, so our beef is done. I got plenty to have leftovers, so I'm gonna put a little just in a bowl here. Smells so good. Now, I toasted off my buns. Got them right here. Just this is our Italian hoagie. Already cut it open. So now we get our beef. Try and get it as compact as we can to make it
Watch your hands.
fit in that sandwich. We got two of them because it's Mrs. Cheap and I, right? Put that one over there. All right. Now, little provolone from Aldi. You could use Swiss, and you could put mushrooms on this. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put the onion on there too, because we do it with onion. And you could certainly do it with Cheese Whiz. We like it that way. This is our favorite though. Provolone. And then the bun right on top, like that. It's a little crusty on the outside because we put it in the oven. There we go. Let that cook until the cheese melts. We're so close. There we go, Philly steak. Not cheesesteak.
It is cheesesteak. It's not Philly steak.
Okay, it's cheesesteak. It's not Philly steak. Okay, well, whatever. Authentic? Probably not, but tasty? Oh, yeah. Right there. Oh, let me get the extra in there. Don't want to burn myself. But I'm telling you, oh, that looks so good. There you go. And yeah, peppers, mushrooms, something like that would be great in there. There you go. Philly steak. It would even be good with a strip of whiz right there. Philly steaks, cheap. Buns out of the freezer. Cheese, okay, we bought. Steak out of the freezer with Johnny's cheap. We're hungry.